afternoon, Night Nation. It is Wednesday, February the 10th, and we are cold outside, but inside it's heating up with all the activities going on at KW. I'm Blair, he's Kirby. Kirby, let's start right away. Special event took place last week here at school, the blood drive.
Yes, baby.
Yes, the blood drive.
The blood drive took place. Here's Sophia Kaluris and Stacy Kwong to recap the blood drive.
Thank you to everyone who volunteered and donated at the FCCLA blood drive last week. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to contribute to this effort. We collected a total of 28 complete units of blood. There were also many first-time donors who will hopefully continue to be lifelong donors. Thank you for helping to save lives.
Hey Knights, this is Mrs. Kwong, your FCCLA advisor. I just wanted to say a special thank you to the National Honor Society members who helped out at our blood drive at the school, as well as the Kenyon Community Blood Drive. Thank you to everyone who showed honor, integrity, and excellence by giving back to their community in such a great way.
All right, fantastic. The blood drive is always a success.
And you know, they always have it right around Valentine's Day, and Valentine's coming up. So,
Yeah.
But anyways, let's talk about some former KW students. We're going, where are they now, Blair? And we are going to La Crosse to see Dylan Mushert, and we're going back down to my alma mater, Luther College, to see Caitlin Vold.
Tell me where in the world is
Kenyon Wanamingo.
What's happening, KW? My name is Dylan Mushard, and I am a 2012 graduate from Kenyon Wanamingo High School. After school, I went up to North Dakota State and got my 4-year degree in structural engineering. Today, I am a licensed structural engineer in La Crosse, Wisconsin, where I design everything from bridges to buildings and anything in between. My advice to you is get involved with whatever and whenever you can. You never know who you're going to meet, who's going to be an influence to you in the future, or who's going to end up being your lifelong friend. With that, remember to stay hungry, stay humble, and chase your dreams.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Vold. I graduated KW in 2019. I'm currently a sophomore at Luther College in Decorah, Iowa, where I study nursing and Spanish. I'm also part of the volleyball team there, which is super fun and keeps me busy, which is really nice. As far as jobs go, I have a summer job at Riverview in Wanamingo, and during the school year, I work as a lifeguard at the pool. If I had to pick a favorite class that I've taken at Luther so far, it would definitely be my nursing skills lab class, just because I think it's super cool that I get to learn and practice skills that I'm going to use after I graduate.
Kirby, I gotta tell you, that's one of my favorite segments, seeing these kids mature and grow up and exploring life and all the opportunities that college and beyond lead them. So, all right, sports. Did somebody say sports? It's sports update time.
Yes.
And we got lots to talk about. Let's first talk about our wrestling team. They are 8-2, and Monday night they traveled all the way to Maple River, and they took on Nurheg, won 72-3. And then Maple River, the host team, and we beat them 57-13. Big night for your wrestlers.
Yes, the KW team went down and took care of business. And this is going to be familiar foes to us next year when they go for conference. But I still looked at the guillotine rankings just before we filmed today.
Lead still?
We're still in the lead and mean. Carter Calm's still in the top 5 in his weight class. I don't see Bray Olson up there. I don't know where Bray Olson went, but he's been wrestling great. He's been wrestling great. And I'm really surprised Alec Johnson hasn't climbed up there too. So I don't know who's doing the rankings, Blair, but that just kind of upsets me a little bit.
Well, they're going to be back in action on Thursday night. They're going to go to Stewartville.
Yes,
well, actually, it's at Stewartville, and they're going to take on Stewartville and Dover Iota.
Okay.
So it's going to be 2 matches for the price of 1, and hopefully the Knights can go 2-0, and we'll talk more about them being a 10-win team. So moving on, we go to boys basketball.
Yes, boys basketball.
Boys basketball.
Ooh, they had a big win last week on senior night, Blair. The Triton Cobras came to town. Triton was up. I shouldn't say up. They have a 5-1 record coming into the game. And the Knights played one of their best games of the year, winning 79-70. They were led by Trevor Stieber, who poured in 25 points. Casey Wesper had one of his best games of the year with 17 points, and Layden filled in with 15 as well. But we want to recognize Casey Wesper and Tanner Engelstead at the moment, the 2 seniors on the Knights basketball team that were honored during the game. And they're just 2 great guys, and their teammates love them as well.
Yeah, it's fun to see this team mature and get better with each game. And last night,
Last
That
night
was all they wanted, but
it was a different
learning
story.
experience.
It was a different story. I feel like our boys were really focused coming into the Triton game, and then last night, I don't know if their heads got a little too big or not. They thought they could just walk into Lake City and come out with a W, but Lake City punched us in the mouth real fast, and we got down early before we could start playing. And we finally started clicking in the second half. It was just too late. We ended up losing 71-48. Layden Nearson, our only player in double figures, with 16 points.
Well, the good thing about it is only a couple days to stew that loss.
Yes.
Friday night, go to Goodhue. They're 4-4, winnable game.
Right.
Tuesday night, host ZM. They're 3-4 currently.
Yep.
Winnable game. So this is where you make some hay. This is where you have some fun.
Well, and really, we gotta expect that. Hey, to beat teams, we gotta play at our best, and we can't take any nights off in the HBL.
No.
And we learned that last night. Let's talk about girls. You were there. You were
Yes,
there.
I was there. Last night, a loss, their 7th loss of the season, lost 64-25 to Lake City, a very good Lake City team that had beaten Goodhue, beaten Cannon Falls. It was 9-9 with about 10 minutes left in the first half.
Yep.
Very competitive, and then all of a sudden, everything dropped out, and it was a 20-2 run for Lake City. They went on to a big win. Prior to that, on Friday night, a close loss to Triton. The game was back and forth. Coach Weeby saying that he was disappointed that his team couldn't hold on to the lead.
Right.
But you know, this is a team that they've improved. I've seen a lot of their games, streamed a lot of their games. Watching them play, they're getting better. They just haven't gotten over the hump to get the W. And it's not going to get any easier here Friday night and next Tuesday. Casson Manorville in the Castle on Friday, they're 7-1. And then Blooming Prairie on the road next Tuesday, and they're 6-1. So it's going to be a tough task for Coach Weeby and his squad.
Well, in order to compete, you have to play at an intense level with extreme focus the whole game. And I think there's just too many times throughout the game where our intensity isn't where it needs to be. Our focus might not be as high as it should, and it's costing them right now.
And you're just playing really good teams right now. The schedule is not being easy on you. So
right.
All right, speech. Our speech team started their season. They had their first official meet on February 6th. It was hosted by Cannon Falls, but because of COVID, they're here at school in separate rooms working on their things. And we had some of our night speech team members place. Jordan Blowers, 2nd place in novice pros. Isabel Chumley, 6th place. Kamalik. Sorry, I always say that wrong. It's the hockey player in me. I think it's, but no, sorry about that. 6th place in novice poetry. Aspen Dockers, 5th place in novice dramatic interpretation. And Sophia Claris, 4th place varsity original oratory. Ashley Retzikel, 6th place varsity great speeches. And then this guy, I don't know, you might know him, his name's Elliot Olson. He competed for the first time in the category of varsity pros. And so Elliot, our guy Elliot, making some noise on the speech team. So congratulations to all of them. And boy, keep up the good work.
Yeah, and I know one of the fun things about speech is going to the meets, right? And having to do it online
Right.
isn't exactly the best thing, but they made it work, and the coaches are really doing a great job pushing those kids to be their best.
Absolutely. All right. Is there music in the air? I think there's some music in the air, Kirby.
Yes. All-State Music, Blair. We're going to recognize Katie Van Epps with her flute, and she was named All-State in band, Blair. And
That's awesome.
Yes, Erin Kylo with her voice, the All-State Choir.
Did you know that I was also All-State voice?
Right.
I kid you not.
Were you?
I was.
Wow.
So Aaron and I we got our own club.
Yes, well, congratulations to these two students. And Mrs. Schumacher now had a chance to sit down with Erin to talk about the All-State recognition.
Hi guys, I'm here with Erin Kylo today, and Erin was selected last spring for the Minnesota All-State Choirs. She sings alto 2, which is the lowest female voice part. She likes to sing low. And Erin auditioned last spring. She had to submit audio recordings in March, like right before everything shut down in the middle of March. And so to audition, she had to submit a vocal solo that was accompanied by Mrs. Strand, an Italian vocal etude that was super challenging, lots of chromatic movement, Italian language, very challenging, and then a major scale. And then all of the recordings were listened to by judges throughout the state and scored against a rubric, and the top 30 or 32 singers in each section were selected to participate in all-state choir. There were about 900 auditions submitted for 240 spots. So Erin really is among the best of the best singers in the whole state of Minnesota, and we are so proud of her for representing KW at the state level. Erin wants to tell you a little bit about what the experience has been like in this COVID year.
Yeah, so we were supposed to have about a week-long camp in August, but that got canceled due to COVID. So we have had two hour-long rehearsals on Saturdays, one in January and then one actually last weekend. And we've been making the best of those using Zoom, and we do sectionals in breakout rooms, and then we kind of go over dynamics and other things that we want to work on for specifics in our music. And we've been using an app called Acapella to work on our music individually and listening to our section leaders as well to get to know our music better that way.
So we're looking forward to the virtual performance of the All-State Choir and bands and orchestra later in February. Thanks.
Oh, thank you so much. That's great insight from Erin. It's wonderful to see up on our wall. We have all of our great state champs, and then we have our all-state musicians. It's really fantastic. It's a great cross-section of our school community. Now, one of these segments where people keep saying to me, where does this guy keep getting all this good stuff? It's Mr. Miller on the town today. He introduces us to a new staff member, Miss Kwong.
We'd like to welcome Siri Kwong to the KW staff. And can you tell us where you went to high school?
So I went to high school here at Kenyon Wanamingo, K through 12.
Okay, cool. Did you participate in any school activities?
I did. I was, for sports, I was in volleyball, basketball, and track. And then I also was in FCCLA, which is Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, from 7th grade to senior year.
Do you think that benefited you going to college?
Yeah, I think it definitely did. Growing up in FCCLA, my mom, Mrs. Kwam, was the advisor, so I was very involved in that, and a lot of that is about public speaking and being a part of your community. And I think that's a huge part with not only college, is learning a new community, but also longer in your life, learning more about.
So where did you go to college?
I went to the U of M, the University of Minnesota in the Twin Cities.
Okay, cool. Did you always know you wanted to be a teacher?
I think I've always known I wanted to work with kids. I always saw myself in a therapy role, so like occupational therapy, physical therapy, those were both options. And then I started working with a child with special needs while I was in college, and that really inspired me to do more with that. So now I'm a special education teacher here at Kenyon Wanamingo.
How does it feel to be back in your hometown where you grew up?
I really like it. Working with the teachers that I had, a lot of them, is really cool, seeing the other side of it. And then also working with kids both in sports and anywhere else, that getting to see those kids as they grow up is really cool too.
Yeah, do you have any advice for students that are thinking of becoming teachers when they grow up?
I think any experience you can get with working with different age groups is awesome. I did swimming lessons, and I participated in a lot of camps for volleyball and basketball and a little bit of track. So getting that experience with kids, and even that informal experience of helping with coaching and teaching swimming lessons, like I said, I did that. I think that really helped me learn how to create relationships with students.
Okay, yeah, cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, always great to get to know our new teachers. And
one interesting fact about Miss Siri Kwong was my first year teaching. She was in my first 5th grade class. I will always remember her in that class. Yeah.
Does that make you feel old?
It does, kind of, a little bit, but I'm still feeling young.
All right, well, Kirby, new segment alert.
New segment
alert. Here we go. I tell you what, this is one of my favorites. KW Trivia.
Yes.
It's brought to you by the KW Student Council. Let's hear what they're going to tease us with and quiz us with this time.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Caroline Doling.
And I'm Brianna Ryan, and we are two high school student council members.
We are sponsoring a weekly KW-themed trivia contest.
It's open to all viewers of Inside the Lair, parents, teachers, grandparents, community members, students, anybody who watches. And this week's trivia question is, besides the Knights, there have been 3 other mascots used at some point in the history of Kenyon and Wanamingo schools. Name them.
If you think you know the answer, you should go to the KW website and click on the link at the top that says high school and look for Inside the Lair weekly trivia contest link. You should click on the link and type in your name, response, and then submit it. You will have until noon on Monday to submit your answer. All correct respondents will have their names placed into a drawing for a valuable prize.
The winner will be announced on the next week's episode of Inside the Lair. Thanks from your student council and good luck.
Hey everybody, it's Kirby from Inside the Lair. Just wanted to show you how to get to the link if you're interested in participating in the trivia contest. Go to the KW Schools website, scroll over schools, go to the high school page, and from there, it takes you right to the Inside the Lair weekly trivia contest. Click on the SurveyMonkey.com website link, and here you will find the 2 questions. Once you're done, click on the Done button. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you to Rudy and the student council for putting that together.
I got all those right.
Oh, you might have. Well, it was only one question. So I'm looking forward next week, though, to announcing the winners of that first question. If you want in, you know what to do. Go to the website and fill out the form.
Awesome. Well, any good game show has a good sponsor.
Yep.
And we have a great sponsor. You know who he is. He's the guy from the speech team. That's Elliot.
This episode of Inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair is brought to you by Captain Boat Cruises. Hi, I'm Captain Charles Boat. Don't mind me, I'm just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all. And you can too, with the all-new SS Boat from the Captain Boat line of cruises. Here we like to give our customers the vacation of their dreams. It's been stressful recently. You deserve a getaway. And what better way to get away than on the high seas? With all new sights to see, such as the Zumbro River, Kansas, the Void, and many more. And for limited time, we're offering a totally real free trip to the Bahamas. All we need is your credit card number, the 3 numbers on the back, and the expiration date. So come on down and get your much needed winter getaway with Captain Boat Cruises. I'm getting evicted next week. Back to you, Kirby and Blair.
Hey, he's selling boats or boat trips or something now. Elliot keeps coming
I
out.
love it. This is awesome. I tell you what, Tom Brokaw, Dan Rather, throw them out the window. We've got 2 great news anchors this week for our night news in 90 seconds. Mr. Luke Berg and TC Talcrum. Take it away.
Welcome to 90-second news at We're Around Burgundy.
Speed team update. The Kenyon Wanamingo speed team competed virtually this Saturday at the Cannon Falls Invitational. The results are Jordan Blower, 2nd place novice prose, Isabel Schmelik, 6th place novice poetry.
Aspen Donkers, 5th place novice dramatic interpretation, Sophia Colorist, 4th place varsity original oratory, Ashley Retzko, 6th place varsity great speeches. Congratulations.
Dance team. The girls competed on Saturday in Cannon Falls. They placed 1st in jazz and 3rd in kick. Congratulations.
Boys basketball. Boys had a big win Friday night against Triton. Congratulations.
They will play Tuesday night at Lake City at 7:15.
The games will be available via live stream. The link is on our KW website.
Girls basketball. Girls will host Lake City on Tuesday night. C game at 5:45. Varsity Falls at 7:15.
Hero Squad donations. Middle School Student Council is collecting donations during the month of February for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. If you would like to donate, collection bins will be in the 5th and 6th grade homeroom, 7th and 8th grade 2nd hour classrooms, and in the office.
Seniors. Important news.
Senior pictures are due to Mr. Miller by February 12th and senior profiles ASAP.
Seriously.
Senior pictures are due to Mr. Miller by February 12th and senior profiles ASAP. Today's word is copacetic. Copacetic is an adjective that means fine, okay, or satisfactory. Thank you for watching Inside the Lair's 90-second news. Hoping your news is a good news.
That was awesome.
Hey, those two are naturals. Right?
Oh my God! I want the news brought to me every night by those two guys. That would be fantastic. I'd really watch the news then.
Yes.
All right, Kirby, it's that time of year. Seniors are making their plans, and we got one this week. Tell us about it.
Yes, Kristen Finley. She has made her decision. Let's hear what she has to say.
Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten.
Hi, I'm Kristen Finley, a senior at Kenyon Wanamingo High School. I'm announcing my senior decision today, and I'm excited to say that I will be attending Alfred University in Alfred, New York. While I am not exactly sure what I will major in, I am interested in their athletic science programs as well as their criminal justice programs. I'm so excited for the opportunity to branch out of my small town life and experience something new. I was introduced to Alfred University while actually applying for other schools, but noticed how it was ranked in the list of top 20 schools for science and fine arts. I ended up applying, got accepted, and was granted a large academic scholarship. I'll be moving to New York in August, and I will start school in the fall.
All right, congratulations, Kristen. Wish you the very best. All right, put the spotlight on.
Right.
Student spotlight. Kirby, it's a little different this week.
It is different. And we got a little Valentine's theme. You know what? Valentine's is all about showing appreciation. Instead of staff members recognizing students, we get challenged the students to recognize each other this week.
I love it.
Claire Larson was in charge, and here's how we want to leave the show today with some students being very appreciative of each other. So Blair, in that fashion, I appreciate you, big dog.
And Kirby, it goes without saying, I appreciate you.
Yes, yes.
All right. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Enjoy the Student Spotlight.
Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call up my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yeah, babe, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there.